I want to talk to you about the best time and attendance software tools, the top 10. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. Number 10, you have EverHour. Our score, 8 over 10. So EverHour is great for small teams and freelancers. So if you're looking for a good time and attendance software tool, think about EverHour. What we love about this tool is that basically it is suitable for tracking time for each project and tasks. It really integrates well with multiple project management apps such as Asana, Jira, Monday.com, Notion, Todoist, and more, making this the ideal solution for businesses that already use those other platforms and tools. In addition to time and attendance, EverHour also offers a range of features such as billing and budgeting, with expenses and invoicing, and task management with visual planning. So this is just really fantastic. So what we love about EverHour is that they have a constellation of features such as scheduling, you have budgeting, we have invoicing, and they also have other capabilities. However, they do have minimum user criteria. So this is an important element to keep in mind. But otherwise, EverHour is really great. I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is the pricing for EverHour as of the date of this show. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Number 9, you have Time Doctor. Our score, 8.1 over 10. When you think about Time Doctor, I want you to think about a very great time and attendance software that's wonderful for optimizing employee productivity. So you are able to actually track times from various angles, if you will. It is actually a cloud-based time and attendance software that helps you keep track of employee time accurately and gain insight for optimizing employee productivity and cost. This is kind of cool. And what we love about Time Doctor is that you are able, for example, to oversee task and project management as well as activity tracking. And so these features enable employers to gain real-time insight into employee performance and productivity, because you can really see which tasks employees are focusing on while they're clocked in. This is really cool. And additionally, you can also share tracking data with your employees so that they can improve their own productivity. This is just fantastic. I want you to look right now on the screen for me. Here is the pricing for Time Doctor as of the date of this show. Number 8, you have TimeClick. Our score, 8.5 over 10. So when you think about TimeClick, I want you to think about a tool that is really great. Now, the TimeClick, the only thing is that you can actually have it on-premise or you can have it on the cloud. It really depends on your configuration. But this is time and attendance software that charges a one-time license fee rather than a monthly subscription. And the pricing plan is based on the number of devices on which you want the software to operate and not the number of employees. That's if you choose the on-premise solution. And we have heard in the last few weeks and months that they started rolling out a cloud-based solution as well. And one thing I need to say is that if you go with the on-premise solution, database security becomes an important element, and they're charging you extra for it. Each device has one database to store all time and attendance data. So if you have employees at multiple locations, but you wish to maintain only one database, you can actually license only for one device. TimeClick will guide you on how to set it up and for managing employees in multiple locations. So this is kind of cool. What we love about this software is that basically you can, once you have it installed on one device, you can add an unlimited number of employees. So each employee has a unique password that they use to punch time and request time off. Fantastic. I want you to look right now on the screen for me. Here is the pricing for TimeClick as of the date of this show. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the best time and attendance software. Number 7, you have QuickBooks Time, our score, 8.8 over 10. So when you think about QuickBooks Time, I want you to think about the time and attendance software that's great for QuickBooks integration. And this is actually, of course, this is actually from Intuit. It comes integrated with QuickBooks. So you are an existing QuickBooks user using this software. It really makes the whole thing intuitive. However, even if you're not a QuickBooks user, you can still use QuickBooks Time, especially for remote workforce, because it does provide real-time insights into each employee's location and task being handled by them. This is really an important element to keep in mind. So overall, this is really cool if you are already a QuickBooks user. I want you to look on the screen right now for me. Here is the pricing for QuickBooks Time as of the date of this show. Number 6, you have timesheets, our score. 9/10. So timesheet is kind of cool when it comes to time and attendance software for nonprofits in our view. And it's kind of cool because it has an integrated HR system. Freelancers can use all of its features for free, but even for the paid plans, there are no setup fees, no base fees, no cancellation fees, or long-term contracts. And all features are available for all users. So this is kind of cool. And the thing I want to say here is that, what we love about this timesheet is that you have location tracking, you have biometric recognition, you have payroll integration, you have integrated HR tool for free. This is really cool. But the only thing we don't like with this software is that break tracking is unavailable, FMLA administration is missing, and the scheduling tool will cost you extra. So it is what it is. And I want you to look right now on the screen for me. Here is the pricing as of the date of this show. Number 5, you have Deputy, our score, and 9.2/10. So when you think about Deputy, I want you to think about a tool that's constantly been managed, like constantly being innovated upon. And it is an affordable time and attendance software for small businesses. It has no free plan, but you can get a free trial for 31 days when you sign up. The software allows you to track time and attendance with location capture. You can also see if you use an iPad kiosk. It also provides biometric recognition capability. So this is kind of cool. And Deputy also has a separate scheduling product. The premium plan combines both scheduling and time and attendance software. So for advanced reporting, analytics, and security for large teams, you can sign up for the enterprise plan. And this is kind of cool. And what's really great here is that you can customize timesheets fields to capture data such as mileage and tips and create unlimited timesheets per month. You can also assign one-time or recurring tasks. And the time and attendance dashboard enables you to manage leave requests and approvals, shift swaps, and check employee availability. So this is kind of cool. I want you to look on the screen for me right now. Here is the pricing for Deputy as of the date of this show. Number 4, you have On the Clock, our score, 9.4/10. So On the Clock, in our view, is one of the most affordable solutions when it comes to time and attendance software. And it is really cool because it is web-based. It offers all the features for all users and integrates seamlessly with multiple payroll services, such as QuickBooks, ADP, and Gusto. And On the Clock is free for up to 2 employees. The pricing starts at 3. I'll talk about the pricing later on, but it starts about 3 to 4 per user per month and decreases as the number of employees goes up. If you have more than 400 employees, just contact sales for customized pricing. And On the Clock supports multiple punching methods, such as mobile app, browser, username, and password. And besides supporting GPS and geofencing, it also allows you to implement device and Wi-Fi restrictions to prevent buddy punching and time thefts. This is kind of cool. And PTO management, salaried hours tracking, and tips, bonus, commission, and mileage tracking ensures that you pay your employees accurately each cycle. You can also create shift schedules quickly and share them with your team via Excel sheets, PDFs, and emails. Fantastic. And so you do have a free plan for 2 employees with all features. You have break and overtime management. You have biometric recognition. This is really cool. You have tips, bonus, commissions, and mileage tracking. You have automated PO request and a profile. And you have integration with payroll. This is just fantastic. I want you to look right now on the screen for me. Here is the pricing for On the Clock as of the date of this show. Number 3, you have When I Work, our score, 9.5/10. So When I Work is kind of cool for retail and restaurants. So if you are in the hospitality industry or the retail industry, you will love this software tool. So it is When I Work is time and attendance software designed specifically for workplaces where employees work in shifts. So it has advanced scheduling features that allow you to, or your managers to create and share team schedules quickly. The time and attendance features can then be used to track regular and overtime hours worked, as well as paid and unpaid time off. Team communication tools allow employees to swap shifts, declare availability, and request time off. You can also choose to subscribe only for the scheduling app without the time and attendance app. So this is totally possible. You can choose which one works for you. And the time and attendance app has tools for generating timesheets, overtime alerts, break management, attendance notifications, intensive reporting, GPS enforcement, and more. So this is kind of cool. And so overall, here you have an all-in-one sort of inclusive time and attendance software. So we love that a lot. And I want you to look right now on the screen for me. Here is the pricing for when I work, not when we work, when I work, as of the date of this show. Number 2, you have Buddy Punch. Our score, 9.6 over 10. So when you think about Buddy Punch, I want you to think about a time and attendance software tool that's great for eliminating time theft. And so basically this software enables you to track employee hours and ensure they are paid accurately for every hour worked. It stands out for its low price per user and feature-rich entry-level plan. For example, every plan comes with unlimited free administrators, GPS helpful alerts and reminders, time off tracking, built-in break scheduling. You have reporting and payroll integrations for seamless payroll processing. Fantastic. Okay, this is really great. And so the cool thing is that Buddy Punch allows multiple punching methods such as facial recognition, username and password, quick response, so QR code scanning, so quick response code scanning, time kiosk, and a pin. To eliminate Buddy Punching, the software puts webcam photos on punches, assigned internet protocol entrances to remote employees, can lock specific devices, and limit punches to specific times or scheduled shifts. So this is kind of cool. And Buddy Punch has its own payroll software, but it also integrates with most other payroll systems seamlessly. The software calculates overtime automatically, and you can even put a cap on overtime allowed to individuals. This is really cool. So if you want, you can also assign automatic breaks to ensure compliance with labor laws. Really fantastic. I want you to look right now on the screen for me. Here is the pricing for Buddy Punch as of the date of this show. Number 1, the best of the best in our view when it comes to time and attendance software, Clockify. Our score, 9.8 over 10. So when you think about Clockify, I want you to think about a tool that's really great. It has a generous free plan for unlimited users, which is sufficient for most small businesses. The attendance tracker app allows employees to clock in and out of the system using a smartphone, web app, browser extension, or time clock kiosk. It can track both billable and non-billable hours and takes care of paid time off management too. The software automatically tracks URL and apps used and sends idle detection notifications. And the timesheet for each employee is generated automatically, and you can share the data with payroll and other apps integrated with the Clockify app. So this, in our view, eliminates timesheet data entry into the payroll workflow, reducing instances of incorrect employee payments or payroll recalculation. I want you to look right now on the screen for me. Here is the pricing for Clockify as of the date of this show. I want to really give you a little overview so you have a clear idea. You have a clear idea about the elements that go into analysis if you want to choose the best time and attendance software. You got to pay attention to pricing, of course. Look at the general features. You want to look at additional features also. So you have the primary features and also the additional features. And we're talking also about ratings and reviews and also expert scores. The thing is that when we talk about expert score, I'm talking about, for instance, the video you are watching right now. This video, basically our team conducted research, and we actually have been researching this for a while now. So it really gives you the ability to know exactly, okay, I'm getting the right software tool for my operation. And when I talk about the general features, I'm speaking about things like mobile apps, calendar management, overtime calculator, FMLA administration, PIN code, and self-service portal. In other words, you want to have a clear idea that you're getting the best of the best. And when we talk about additional features, well, you were speaking about things like vacation time or PTO management, break tracking, ease of use, reporting and analytics, dashboard, app integrations, GPS functionality, and automatic scheduling. So those are elements that you really will give you an idea of what's really happening, and everything is possible. So when we talk about actually choosing a time and attendance software tool, you got to really have a clear idea about your current situation. First of all, you need to evaluate your needs. So need evaluation plays an important role because you want to make sure that you're not getting a time and attendance software that doesn't sync or doesn't fit with your existing need analysis, with your existing operational needs. And also make sure that your team has the expertise, has the technical acumen that is needed to actually navigate the software. And also the cost of the software is an important element. So those are important. Those are really things that you need to really, like, you want to analyze. It's not about doing analysis paralysis, but you got to have a clear idea what you're getting yourself into. And also you want to look at the ancillary or standout features such as GPS and geofencing, payroll integration, alerts and reminders, PTO and leave management, overtime management, and labor laws compliance. Let me give you a few pro tips before we actually close to this conversation. The thing is that when you actually think about time and attendance software, there are a few things you need to pay attention to, and you want to get that kind of software because it really does help you calculate employee hours worked accurately. You are able to generate timesheets automatically, eliminating errors introduced by human calculation and manual calculation. Sometimes when you have, like, if you have a large team and you're understaffed when it comes to the HR department or the payroll department, you don't have a lot of folks who actually are doing the work, and if you're doing things manually, you have like the whole operation could be prone to errors. That's why software really does a great job, because it really automates the most important features that you need in your organization. And so you're able to also eliminate or reduce payroll calculation errors. You're able to gain insight into project time and cost. You can optimize labor costs. You can improve employee productivity. So bottom line here is that if you have the right software, you are able to get things done faster. And that's what you want, really. You want to get things done faster. And so when we talk about time and attendance software, remember that the best one for you will depend on the industry you're in. Obviously, I give you 10 of them today, but it's up to you to see which one, based on the features, based on your needs, which one really will suit your operation. I mean, of course, we have talked about the best of the best is being Clockify. Yeah, Clockify is really cool at like on various levels. But again, it has to be like the industry you're in has to really be right for the features that Clockify is really offering you. What we know and what we love about Clockify and others, by the way, Body Punch also is a great one. What we love about them is that they are able to adapt to your situation. They're able to actually have an API key for easier integration to your existing stack. They are able to also scale, which is an important element. When you actually consider time and attendance software, you want to think about integration, because that's what's going to make you survive, quote unquote, survive in the long run. This is so important. Before we close to this conversation, I want to really acquaint you with our time tracking software evaluation approach. We have a system on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing time tracking software. Please check this out right now. All right, let's quickly wrap up to this conversation. So let me do a recap here. Number one, we have Clockify 9.8 over 10. Number two, we have Body Punch 9.6 over 10. Number three, we have When I Work 9.5 over 10. Number four, we have On the Clock 9.4 over 10. Number five, we have Deputy 9.2 over 10. Number six, we have Timesheets 9 over 10. Number seven, we have QuickBooks Time 8.8 over 10. Number eight, we have Time Click 8.5 over 10. Number nine, we have Time Doctor, our score 8.1 over 10. Number 10, we have Ever Hour, our score 8 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.